is a Fox News special presentation.
Look at all these cute pigeons. Aren't they just God's cutest creatures? Now, consider. It's the beginning of 1948. The United States of America started funding the construction of Western Europe and the installation of buildings with total control, and say about the process, under the cover of the Marshall Plan. Western European countries got large amounts of money to rebuild the cities destroyed in the Second World War. In exchange, the European countries contracted American government-controlled companies for support, meaning the whole reconstruction was controlled and overseen by the US government with their own intentions in mind. Every building, every street, every single piece of infrastructure was American designed and meant to push an American lifestyle, to make sure Europe lived the American lifestyle they wanted. The CIA had surprise. During the war, the secretly operating, not yet officially created CIA worked on two new weapons. One to have the upper hand against any enemy in any situation. This weapon debuted on August 6, 1945, in Hiroshima, while the far more dangerous one was deployed in Western Europe by American troops advancing after May 1944. As the troops advanced, they released a new chemical weapon, Hurricane B, killing every single pigeon from Algeria to Sweden and Portugal to Ukraine. Next, they needed to pull off the installation of all the infrastructure needed to power the replacement of the birds, such as power lines. That's right, all the pigeons in Western Europe have been killed and replaced by surveillance drones feeding a live feed to the CIA. Furthermore, leaked classified photo evidence depicts the earliest prototypes of the drones in action, as well as the CIA's initial logo during their secret operation in 1947, before going public, after which the dove was replaced with the bald eagle. Have you never noticed any weird behavior in the cities? Pigeons come right towards you as close as possible, but then back off at the last second, as getting too close could blow their cover. They are everywhere humans are, always in the background peering at us with their almost robotic and emotionless eyes, in many photographs depicting monumental events in human history. You can see a pigeon somewhere in the background, at construction sites, the occupation of the Reichstag by the Red Army, and even the moon landing. Edward Snowden, who had to seek refuge in Russia after trying to enlighten the public, said this back in 2006.
As soon as you start to dig a little deeper, it's not hard to find out the truth. They thought the idea of replacing all the pigeons would be so absurd, no one from the public would ever believe it. So, they didn't put too much effort into erasing the evidence. We caught one of their pigeons on a recon mission in Warsaw, and we found military-grade surveillance equipment strapped to a drone stuffed into a toy pigeon.
That's right. It is now not a question of doubt anymore. We know for a fact that pigeons across Europe have been replaced by surveillance drones. Another bizarre occurrence is the disappearance of pigeons from the face of the earth in late 1944 and early 1945, and their following reappearance in 1947. Several independent studies made by universities across the globe showed this trend. How else would you explain it? The CIA killed all our pigeons and replaced them with surveillance drones to be able to spy on us. The world's worst kept secret has been laid out before you, and it's time for the public to act, before it's too late. So will you do anything to stop the world's largest war crime, or will you continue to endure being spied on?